Hey there folks, welcome to Good Works Tractors. Today we're going to go over a rear mount snowblower for a tractor. This happens to be my own John Deere 3046R. Doesn't really have to apply to this tractor in particular, it's just my model of tractor here that I have. So just got done putting on the HLA snow pusher. I'm using a 72-inch wide version of the HLA 1500. You'll see I do have the back drag on there as well. That's an option. Back drags are great for getting up close to buildings, garage edges, and pulling snow away from them. So that's what that's going to be on there for. You'll see I do have the optional rubber edge on the back drag as well as the rubber edge on the main cutting surface there as well. Both of them are reversible and adjustable. So you can see the skid shoes on either end as well. That's also adjustable. So they make these for John Deere style quick attach, Kubota style, or skid steer style quick attach as well. Get them in orange, green, black, you name it. So really though, the main purpose of this video is the snowblower on the back end here. This is a Frontier. The model number here is a SB1154. This blower, to be honest, is a little bit on the small side for this tractor. It does match up with the width of it, so that's okay, but I would have liked to put a bigger one on here. This just happened to be one that I got on a recent deal, and so I figured I'm going to roll with it. It was already set up with the hydraulic deflector kit on here, as well as the hydraulic chute rotation. So I'll show you over here. That's this kit right here. So just want to kind of show you those features there as well. I'll fire it up and you can see them in action also. So I do have a John Deere iMatch on here. Okay, that's what this is set up with. Otherwise it could mount just right standard to your 3-point hitch, but this fat bushing on here, same thing on the other side, and then I do have one up here as well that allows you to put it on an iMatch or a similar 3-point quick hitch. So I do have a Google something of hydraulic connections back here. I've disconnected my third function kit that would go up to the loader and is controlled with a thumb control on the joystick that you can see right there. I've also disconnected my tilt. I've got the top still. I've disconnected the tilt, kind of locked it in place at level and disconnected it there. I may have to reconnect this a few times throughout the winter, as hydraulics do tend to leak down, and if this gets uneven side to side, I'll have to do that. Otherwise I may just end up taking the side link off and putting on my standard side link that came with the tractor. So, but what I've done is I've connected these two hoses right here. If you kind of follow it back, going to go right up here and feed right back to this hydraulic cylinder here. That's going to control my deflector angle up and down that way. And then let's see here, following around, it's going to be these hoses here that come around here and kind of bend around there are going to be for my chute rotation. That's going to be what I control with my thumb control there to rotate this chute, this little angle left, or I guess right or left, depending on how you're looking at it there. So I'll go ahead and fire this up and show you what I mean here in action. Alright, so first I'm going to use my thumb control here, and you'll see that chute rotate one way or another. Okay? So what I have to do to control the deflector, since that's on my fourth outlet, is I flip this little switch here, and I'm going to rock my, there you go, I'm going to rock what I'm doing here. I'm moving this joystick one direction or another, and that's allowing me to adjust that angle of the deflector there, and pop back out of that, and I'm back to controlling my loader. So pretty sweet really. And there is a manual option to obviously be able to, you can use a long rod that'll be tied in right over to this area here, and the rod extends all the way back here, and you can rotate the chute adjustment that way. And then the manual version for the deflector would be just a little tightening knob here that you would loosen it up, adjust the deflector up or down, and then retighten it to the position you want. So they're nice to haves, not need to haves, but if you're going to be blowing a lot, which I have my driveway here, which is not so much, but I'll probably do some of my neighbors' driveways, and I have my shop that's just down the road that I clear out as well. So makes it fun that way and handy. But you'll see this does run off the rear PTO. So this was a brand new snowblower that I got actually just on a deal, but I had to cut this shaft down to fit. It was about about 1.5 inches too long. I couldn't quite get it on the splines there, so I had to cut each end of the PTO shaft. It comes in sections, so I cut about 3/4 inch to 1 inch off of each section there to make it work. But this one here, it does have a little built-in parking stand right there that you can adjust this bar down. You can pull that pin out there, drop the bar down and put the pin back in, and it'll work as a parking stand there. Adjustable skid shoes, you can see there is a two-stage or a dual stage. You can see this first auger here. This one is going to blow or drive the snow into the chute here, and then the second auger is going to blow it right out. So chain drive there as well. So another little look for you here. Anyway, so hope that gives you an idea of what a 3-point snowblower is all about, particularly a Frontier SB1154. So this is on a 46 horse John Deere. Again, on the small side, but I'm just making do with what I have for this winter. It'll work just fine for the purposes that I need it for. So any questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, feel free to head to goodworkstractors.com, and don't forget to subscribe below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.